Most will never understand in their soul what it means to be one of the wolves. The nature of a wolf is one of passion and freedom, even in things like love and war and everything in between. From the outside, it can appear to be savage, often uncaring. Several hours ago, 3 of my wolves fell in battle. First, I want to talk about my legion. Again, most would not understand this. Legionnaires are the backbone of our empire, what keeps it up. With that, there are weaknesses. A legionnaire is trained and thus predictable. An astute enemy can see this and always use it to their advantage. And the more an enemy exploits it, the more rigid the legionnaire become. They adhere to their training more stringently in the face of adversity, becoming more rigid and thus easily exploited even more. Your son, Sven, was not just a legionnaire. He is a wolf of the 11th. When the legion stands rigid and is about to break, they shake off our shackles and let us do what we are made to do: attack and adapt and bring down any enemy. When that enemy sees a legionnaire approaching, they know what to do: prepare or flee. They know upon contact, a legionnaire, according to doctrine, will fall back and assess. Go from there, often wait. This allows an enemy to exploit that weakness of a legionnaire. They can set traps, ambushes, get advantageous positions, regroup, create lies, fabricate falsehoods to deceive and gain advantages. Sven and wolves like him, though, we use the weakness of a legionnaire, but against the enemy. Our tactics are aggressive, brash, and risky, especially if you don't understand the true nature of a wolf. And that's balancing that savage fury of nature against the understanding that you are responsible for your other wolves. A wolf always does what is required when it's required. Your son fell in battle defending our empire, but he is not dead, nor will he ever be forgotten. There are always 14 wolves, and our names and deeds are remembered and carried on. Sven is smiling down on all of us from Sovngarde, be it in our hearts and minds, or in our prayers, or in the knowledge that he watches us from up above, or the understanding that wolves will always hunt and always remember. Sven is always alive. The Emperor protects. Semper Fidelis ad Imperatorum. A wolf is always full of passion, natural passion, even in the face of loss and adversity like we all have. It's born from a place of passion. When the 3 of them fell, I was overwhelmed from, a passionate mix of emotions: rage and anger, pity, sadness, probably self-loathing. But we pick out our stock from those that we see and understand to be of our nature. So just as quickly as I felt that rage and sadness and emptiness, now it's replaced with pride and admiration, exhilaration, reverence. Soon, other wolves are going to be joining our ranks, continuing on this legacy and hunting our way into history. So I guess the real question is, Benor, Sven, you're both looking up at us, or looking down at us from Sovngarde right now. And that sounds great, but from down here, so does the promise of the next hunt with the pack. And the next battle. We're always watching, always remembering. Tonight we feast in Baenor's honor because we are his family. And that letter was written for Hildy, and I'm going to have to deliver that tonight while the wolves sleep. It's an honor and a privilege to do it, even as it's going to probably break her heart. And that was what Sven wanted. And when she gets up there, she'll be at peace. Just like I'm at peace now. I guess it's interesting how we find our moments of peace differently. But I'm going to turn the troops to, and I'm going to carry on. Well, I kind of cut right to it. So with that said, greetings, this is Chris, aka Nas, with New Adventures in the Skyrim. And we're going to wrap this shorty up. I hope it was entertaining, a little bit somber, but it also provides a little bit of history and context to the wolves, the Legion, and why they operate like this, why it's acceptable, and why they continue doing it, why it works and why it's effective. So we're going to wrap everything up here. I will catch you on the next adventure. And until then, take care of yourselves and the ones you love. And I hope everything is going as well as could be. Catch you on the next adventure.